Good evening and welcome to ICU TV Main News. We take a look at the stories making headlines. Government orders closure of schools, defying official calendar. Over 200 kg of fish seized in Mwense as fishing ban enforcement intensifies. LCC cracks down on illegal eateries in Lusaka. In our international news, Ghana ex-finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta detained in the US over migration status. In sports news, Fermin Lopez stars as Barcelona crush Bilbao 5-0 in Super Cup semi-final. To present the news in details, my name is Chakubeba Mirakomsonda. The Ministry of Education has directed the immediate closure of private schools that opened on January 5, 2026, in contravention of the official school calendar. All affected schools have been ordered to reopen on January 12, 2026, or face revocation of their operating licenses for non-compliance. International schools and institutions with approved non-Zambian curricula are exempt, while standards officers have been deployed to enforce the directive. Over 200 kilograms of illegal fish and fishing gear have been seized along the Luapula River in Mwense district. During an operation to enforce the annual fishing ban, the Department of Fisheries and Livestock has stepped up patrols targeting non-compliant fishermen using illegal gear such as mosquito nets, with 9 suspects reported to have escaped during a raid. Authorities and traditional leaders have been warned that anyone caught violating the ban, which runs until February 28th, will face legal action to protect breeding fish stocks. And in more news, the Lusaka City Council has warned owners of unregistered eateries to immediately comply with food safety regulations or face legal action. The local authority says only certified restaurants should operate in designated areas to protect public health and ensure food safety and standards. Routine inspection will continue countrywide, and residents are urged to eat only from licensed establishments.
City Council has observed with concern the mushrooming of illegal restaurants operating across the city in contravention of the Food Safety Act No. 7 of 2019 in order to protect members of the public from consuming uncertified food that may be unfit for human consumption. The local authority strongly urges restaurant owners to comply with the law. The council calls upon individuals running unregistered restaurants to immediately formalize their businesses with the council's public health department and operate only in designated premises. The local authority will continue to conduct routine inspections throughout the city to safeguard public health.
We'll take our first break. Do stay with us for sports and international news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. In our local stories, government has begun rehabilitation works on flood-damaged infrastructure in Livingstone to restore connectivity following heavy rains that swept away crossing points. A ministerial team led by Tourism Minister Rodney Sikumba and Infrastructure Minister Charles Milupi inspected the damaged sites, including Livuyu, Ngwenya, Maramba, and Namatama, alongside local authorities. The works will be financed through the CDF disaster component with central government support aimed at safeguarding livelihoods and improving infrastructure. And Zambia will conclude its IMF Extended Credit Facility program and begin talks on new arrangement that prioritizes economic growth, investment, and job creation. Government has opted against extending the existing ECF, choosing to transition to a full-term successor program that supports medium-term development needs. The Minister of Finance confirmed that Zambia has successfully completed all programs reviewed since 2022, with the 60th and final review already agreed at staff level, awaiting IMF board approval. Under the program, Zambia met all key targets, posted primary fiscal surplus above 2% of GDP, and restored confidence in public finance management. Government will now focus on driving productive investments, value addition, and job creation, while maintaining policy continuity, debt sustainability, and strict budget discipline. During the transition, Zambia remains committed to the reform agenda and will continue engaging with IMF through technical dialogue and Article IV consultation. You're still watching ICU TV News. Do stay with us for sports and international news.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Welcome back. Now international news. Former Ghana Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has been detained by U.S. immigration authorities over issues related to his immigration status. His lawyers say he is seeking to regularize his stay while challenging an extradition request from Ghana. Ofori-Atta, who served from 2017 to 2024, faces multiple corruption charges in Ghana, including procurement fraud and causing financial loss to the state. He left Ghana last year for medical reasons and was later declared a fugitive, a status his lawyers successfully challenged. He is currently being held at a detention facility in Virginia as his legal team pushes for a swift resolution. Ghana's new government under President John Mahama has vowed to crack down on corruption, raising tension around Ofori-Atta's case. Still in international news, Uganda heads to the polls on January 15 amid rising political tension with opposition leader Bobi Wine facing police blockades and growing doubts over election fairness. The Electoral Commission has cleared 27 political parties and 8 presidential candidates, including incumbent Yoweri Museveni, who seeks a 7th term after 40 years in power. Over 21.6 million voters are registered, but concerns over voter turnout, electoral transparency, and commission independence continue to cloud the process. You're still watching ICU TV Main News. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
The Information and Communications University is complementing government effort in promoting legal and safe mining for all Zambians. ICU is offering a short practical training course to artisanal and small-scale miners and those who intend to venture into mining. This training covers identification of rocks and minerals, mining operations and equipment, health and safety in mining, environmental protection, licensing and compliance. Qualifications: National Registration Card NRC. Apply now at www.icuzambia.net. For more information, contact the ICU School of Mines, Department of Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining at +260 763 302 596 or +260 973 263 492. For analysis of mineral samples, contact the ICU School of Mines Laboratory at +260 973 263 492 or +260 977 833 434.
Welcome back, and now in our sports news. Barcelona stormed into Spanish Super Cup final with a dominant 5-0 win over Atletico Bilbao in Jeddah, powered by a standout performance from Fermin, Lopez, who scored once and registered 2 assists. Rafinha backed a brace, while Fernan Torres and Ronnie Badger also got on the scoresheet in a ruthless display that saw Barca score 4 goals in the first half. Starlet Lamine Yamal remained an unused substitute as Hansi Flick's side made it 9 wins in a row. Barcelona will now face the winner of the Real Madrid vs Atletico Madrid clash in the final, also to be held in Saudi Arabia. That sports item brings us to the end of the main news. But before we go, we take a look at the stories that made headlines. Government orders closure of schools defying official calendar. Over 200 kg of fish seized in Mwense as fishing ban enforcement intensifies. LCC cracks down on illegal eateries in Lusaka. In our international news, Ghana's ex-finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta detained in US over immigration status. In our sports news, Fermin Lopez stars as Barcelona crush Bilbao 5-0 in Super Cup semi-final. Thank you so much for watching ICU TV Main News. Stay glued to our Facebook page at ICU TV News, and our website at icutv.zm.com. Have a blessed night.